Hey guys, it's Sarah here for New England Junk Journals, and I'm super excited today to be able to present to you my Schoolhouse Nostalgia Companion Collection. So I have curated a bunch of bundles of antique and vintage ephemera. Guys, I have had so much fun gathering and curating these bundles. They are full of authentic, antique, and vintage ephemera. Nothing in these packs are like reproductions. They are all originals. I will show you some of the more modern pieces as we go along, but the majority of the packs are all antique and vintage. So without further ado, I would like to show you my first two packs here, the first two listings. This one is called Faces We Remember, and these are yearbook portraits and yearbook photos that come out of mid-century yearbooks from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. In each one of these packs, you will get one group or class photo, one strip of undergrad portraits, and 10 senior portraits. So these ones are double-sided, so you can choose what you would like. And then these are all single-sided. Really great, crisp, clean lines. Very mid-century, very reminiscent. I think that these are going to make amazing focal points or pieces of collage in your artwork. Next up, I have The Way We Were, 20 Candid Yearbook Snapshots. Now these are all irregularly shaped, or for the most part. They've come out of yearbook collages, so you'll see like scooped corners, like that. Some of them are circles, rectangles, and you'll find a great variety of pictures in here. Everything from science fairs to library shots to some other clubs, photos, teachers at their desks, friends in the classroom. Just really quite a wonderful variety here. Perfect for collaging, perfect to make the focal point of any school time spread. Next up is the first of my paper pack bundles. This one is called The Little Scholar. It's 27 pieces, and this one focuses on phonics, penmanship, and dictionary pages. We have great mid-century illustrated children's dictionary pages. We've got a vintage phonics page and sound practice. Here we have some French penmanship or handwriting skills practice. We have a couple of great pages out of a children's encyclopedia. They're very colorful. We have a couple of spelling pages here from a mid-century workbook. Great fun. I have a series of reader pages. So both vintage and antique. quite a few of those. I absolutely love those. This is some nursery rhyme pages. Another great phonics book page. This also came out of a workbook. Piece of vintage paper to practice handwriting. There's some more phonics. A flashcard, a word flashcard, and this nice border strip of the alphabet. That's the little scholar. Next up, I have the Creative Classroom. This is a 24-piece kit, and it focuses on children's music, art, math, and rhythm. I have this gorgeous antique piece here with the illustration on the back and some music. Another very vintage music page. This is an antique. It's Sam Lloyd's Puzzles. Gorgeous. I love the mix of the typography and the Victorian images. With some of these pages, particularly with this one and the Sam Lloyd's Puzzles, please test before folding. Some of these are on the softer side and have been around for quite a while. My rule of thumb is always reinforce before folding a very antique page. So we've got some more music sheets here. They're very cute. This came out of a children's recess game book. I thought that this was the perfect place for that. And then we have a piece of music notation paper. And one more music page out of a very lovely antique book. And then we have some art pages. So you get one of those. You get a smaller piece of art from an art book. One of these art cards from a masterpiece vintage game. Then moving on to the math, we have this antique page here with a logarithm signs and tangents and cosines. This Greenleaf's Introduction to Math. This is on rag paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. Another great antique math folio here. And this one that is so precious. This was a very early learning math book, also an antique. Some great flashcards also included. And that is the Creative Classroom. Next up, I have Faraway Places. And this bundle is focused on vintage maps, geography, history, that kind of a vibe. I do have these. These are not vintage, but I thought they really added to the vibe. So you've got a song here. You've got a Statue of Liberty coloring page here. This is a vintage math index or atlas glossary. You've got some great map pages out of a vintage atlas. This beautiful map page was out of a antique geography book. A few more vintage map pages here. This was a plate out of an old antique encyclopedia, as was this gorgeous map of Italy. Vintage atlas. Oh, guys, this, I don't want to go on to a tangent because I could talk forever about this, but I found several pieces that I added to my packs over the weekend. This was at the antique store. This is from a 1850s rag paper geography lesson book. Descriptive geography. Beautiful. You get a whole folio of this, and it comes with a map on the back. Oh my gosh. How absolutely gorgeous is this? And the paper feels fantastic. I've also included another rag paper piece. This is a 1850s French document. It's actually written about diplomatic relations between France and Italy. It is absolutely gorgeous. I also have included several more pages from antique geography books, as well as some images here out of mid-century National Geographics, showing different places around the world. You're also going to get a flashcard depicting some famous historical landmarks, a state flashcard, an antique postcard featuring a faraway place. This one is Cairo. And this lovely piece of washi tape featuring a map. And that is Faraway Places. The next one I have titled The Old Reference Room. This is a 27-piece pack. And this is all focused on vintage reference items, whether they be dictionaries, encyclopedias, things like that. We start off with another find from this weekend. I could not believe that I found this at the antique store. This is a rag paper 1850s Portuguese dictionary. You can hear the sound of that, right? It is so beautiful. I love the patina all over this. It's just gorgeous. I've also included a folio of this rag paper in here as well. This was the French diplomatic papers. And I have several folios of beautiful dictionary page. This is from a German dictionary, antique. Another, I think this one's just very vintage. This is a plate out of an old French encyclopedia. Now each one will be different as far as the plates go. Every bundle I have 4 copies of. They obviously can't have exactly the same pieces in them, but they're all sourced from the exact same sources. So each pack from the old reference room will have one of these plates. This one happens to have one on different costumes. This is gorgeous from the People's Encyclopedia. Is a wonderful, very vintage encyclopedia. The paper is like thick and just beautiful. Thick, but you can fold it. It's not too thick, but it feels gorgeous. It's got great texture to it. I've also got 3 separate pages from 3 separate encyclopedias here. Another folio, so like rich and dark, the patina on this one. It's a teeny tiny antique dictionary. And then I have 3 pages out of a French encyclopedia, highly illustrated. And every pack comes with one letter header. So they're all different letters, but they're highly ornate and gorgeous. This paper here, as you can see how absolutely deep and dark it is, this, as you would imagine, is fragile, but great for collage. Amazing. Vintage dictionary. And this is an extra large folio from the Oxford English Dictionary. And that is the old reference room. Next up, we have Nature's Classroom. This is a 27-piece kit, and it features things like botanicals, zoological images, astronomy, geology. I'm super proud of all of these kits, but this is probably one of my favorites. I really did dig deep into my stash and pulled out some of my favorite gems. This is a beautiful double-sided floral plate here. You have a few pages from this gorgeous mid-century children's nature encyclopedia. This is the only non-vintage or antique item you'll get, but it really matched the theme, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. These are student lab notebook pages. So you've got an original and a copy, 2 blank, and 2 that have writing. Somebody already used and wrote out these great science notes. Perfect. This is from a beautiful vintage children's nature book. An encyclopedia. You've got these out of a weather science book, or a science book about weather, so you'll get a folio of that as well. This came out of a astronomical book, all different calculations for the positions of the planets. This is an antique floral plate taken out of a medical book, a medical journal. You've got some beautiful engravings here. This was from Mysteries of the Ocean, which is an antique oceanic scientific book. This is gorgeous rag paper, and this was taken out of a book on scientific philosophy. Here you've got some geology children's pages. This was taken out of a nature book on butterflies. And you've got this folio and this piece here from another nature reader antique. More rag paper on philosophy. Guys, lots of rag paper in this one. This also was taken from a antique botany book, also on rag paper. And to top it off, one of these gorgeous plates on aquatic microbiology. That's what that is. And that is Nature's Classroom. Next up, I have a trio of listings, all with end papers. So let's see. First up is the Bound Together set, and you're going to get 4 pairs of antique end papers. All right. So the largest pair are these gorgeous dark brown marbled end pages. And then we have these that were taken from Antique Encyclopedias, a encyclopedia set. So you get one on the front and one of the back that form the complete image. That's a wonderful pair. Next, these gorgeous red marbled end papers. And finally, this sweet pair of end papers with the gold gilding on them. They are absolutely gorgeous. That is the Bound Together set. After that, this set is called A Page from the Past, and they are 4 singular antique end papers. You have one of the dark marble. You have this one with a sweet little pattern. It's pink. A red marbled end paper. And then blue or green, I believe, is the other color that I have. So you will get 4 of these end pages. It may not be exactly this combination, but it will be something extremely similar. And that is A Page from the Past. And then finally, we have beautiful remnants. And you will have 5 antique end paper fragments in this listing. They will all be different, but similar. And this is a great collection if you want to use this in collage, if you want to use it in layering. That's beautiful remnants. And finally, we have the teacher's desk. This is like the culmination of everything that you've seen already put together in one beautiful bundle. So it's a great sampler pack featuring things from pretty much every single bundle we've seen so far. So, and a couple extras. So let me get into it. We've got the Portuguese dictionary, the rag paper, the rag paper geography page, the French diplomatic documents on rag paper. We have that wonderful People's Encyclopedia page. One of these wonderful Sam Lloyd puzzle pages. Some of that astronomy calculations. Some beautiful music. I'm just going to keep going. It's not in order, unfortunately. But you've got music pages, map pages, flashcard, encyclopedia pages of different kinds. We have these dictionary pages, different folios of that. Art, music manuscript, math, more art, that rag paper math book page, flashcards, floral plate, lab notes, and this is a logbook of like their schoolwork. That's special to this teacher's pack. Nature books. An explanation of science plates. Like this one right here, this antique floral plate. More antique science. This is the weather page. Anatomy and Physiology. This is more rag paper from that philosophy book. Games to play with kids. English exercises. Phonics. This is that French script practice. This is also special to this certain pack, the teacher's pack. Each one has one of these Collegiate Institute pages. This is also rag paper from a Gazette featuring different institutions. So there's a different institution in each one. A page on public schools, phonics, another workbook page. This is from that spelling book. Manuscript paper. All the different readers, both vintage and antique. Some more antique music. An end page. A couple of end papers here. More readers. A little sticky note type list paper. Flashcard. One of these penmanship border strips here. Also some yearbook photos. These flashcards for math, French, and English. And then each one also comes with a 1960s class photo, an original class photo. And that is the teacher's desk. It's like 65 plus pieces. It's packed to the gills. And I know you guys are going to love it. It has a little bit of everything and it feels really, really special. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you really liked this curated kind of collection that I've been putting together. Let me know if that's something you want to keep seeing. Very curated, thematic collections put together. In mid to late August, my idea is to start putting together some dark academia packs to get ready for this fall season. I have a lot of things that I think will be absolutely perfect, including some kind of creepy looking cabinet cards and some medical journal things. I have a ton of stuff. I think it's going to be an absolutely beautiful, spooky little pack. So if you guys like what you saw, all of these bundles will be linked in the description box. Head on down there, head over to Maker's Market on District, and make sure to pick yourself up some goodies. All right, guys, as always, God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.